The camera is rolling.
Giving on to the Pope.
Camera is rolling and we recorded.
Thank you, sir. Are you just gonna show up in a bonnet every week? This is gonna be like your new.
I'm behind the camera. People not supposed to know what I look like.
You're gonna show up with a bonnet, but I see like you're what we're looking at here.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say.
What's wrong with the bonnet?
Nothing.
You feel me? Thank you, Mario.
Protect the crows by all means.
Well, pull it up over your eyebrows at least. You're covering like the sides of your eyes, and it's making me nervous because you can't see.
You pull it down lower.
And you're the only person that can see out the door and what's coming. If something comes in here, you're our first line of defense. And you're not making me.
You could just lock the door.
If I'm your first line of defense in any situation, you right.
What if they break through the door?
No one's breaking through.
This microphone is quite expensive.
Listen,
I don't want to just like.
If somebody break through a door with a bumblebee knocker,
this
we got more
microphone is
things to
actually
worry
very
about.
cheap. It's not expensive, so don't. Try
I'm
to
hoping the
come-
stairs tire him out.
Listen, if anybody break in here, you know what I'm saying?
Which one? That microphone?
It's gonna be an issue.
Woah Chill Wednesday, Woah Chill Podcast. We're here in burping.
Heard that loud and clear.
We have the
It's not a
gruesome
burp, it was a
twosome.
hiccup.
The black bucks aplenties.
Mario got the suds.
The family counts is in the building.
I don't even know what show it's from, but you know those two twins and they like turn into animals and shit when they touch. It's some like silly like 90s show.
Wonder Twins, nigga.
Some
Wonder
shit
Twin
like that.
Power activate.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's low key, y'all. And look, the same. They're in sync the way they just took a sip of wine. Like,
I'm trying to get rid of my hiccups.
so wine, that's gonna make it worse.
Nah, it's not carbonated.
I'm screaming.
While Moriel is clearing up her hiccups, she is here at wishing it was me. Celis, he's here because this is his spot at Apiary in the Sky.
You ain't gonna be in my house unsupervised.
Kai is here.
In this bonnet, loud and proud.
Shout out to 4 or 5 on the boards. I did not hit any drops. Like I'm pretty high, man. I'm not going. All right, let's do this again. Moriel. All right, we got Celis. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. We have Kai. Where the freak is Kai? Oh, there we go.
I be doing too much.
There we go.
I be doing a lot.
And I'm here.
Tunde.
Hey, Tunde.
Kinda. I'm here, but I'm on a different planet right now.
In spirit.
This has been me for the last I don't know what it is on the weekends. Like I've been getting zooted. Like I can't call it. I don't know why.
I be floating.
You know, weekdays I do my little thing, but on Saturday for some reason, I don't. Ever since you know what I'm saying, ever since the shower.
This nigga weekend warrior.
I guess so. Right?
I mean, like, how did you start your day yesterday?
Pretty sure I rolled up as soon as I woke up. You know, did like my little chores, fed my cats. You know, took care of myself, brushed my teeth and everything. And I'm pretty sure I sat down, opened my laptop, and rolled a joint.
So for me, I hit the bong, and then I did 2 shots of white honey. Saturday morning.
I'm screaming.
By myself.
Saturday, morning?
Morning.
Off the wake up?
Off the wake up. It's 10:30.
For the 3? For the 3?
That's just the life I'm living.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
The white henny crazy.
I'm like, what the did I do yesterday?
Yo, why are they selling white henny in the regular stores here? Is it real white henny?
It's gotta be discount. It did.
What you mean discount? That's $80 a bottle.
I mean, like off brand. That's not the right word to use. Off brand.
Knockoff.
Knock off.
Knockoff white henny is insanity. That's what was killing people in DR.
Ooh.
Yo, speaking of henny,
get water now.
y'all, do henny make y'all want to fight?
He got a water dispenser.
Do henny make y'all want to fight?
Nah,
I'm not an angry person in general.
What?
Crazy.
Made me sleepy.
Nah, cause like
I don't really drink henny like that no more.
Cause
yes, I brought henny to your party, but
somebody told me apparently
that was
Bruce
neither
Lee
here nor
drank
there.
henny, And he was like, "That's why he fought so good."
Yeah, I heard that
Boy was
too.
off the Henny fighting 12 people. You wanna mess with me? Let's
Now
go.
I think about it, Bruce Lee did kind of move kind of drunk, like
That drunken fist.
Listen, man,
a
that boy,
drunk monkey.
that boy didn't feel a damn thing.
Yo, Bruce was out here. Anything is possible.
You know.
Going crazy, swinging off of bamboo branches and them kendo sticks. And
Boy walked in the dojo like, I'll fight all of y'all.
we can fight one at a time or all together. All right, let's get into this show. Dang.
There you go. 5 minutes and 44 seconds. 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
On the YouTube, it gotta be like a counter where it's just like 1.
Yeah, ding.
No, it won't, because I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna edit it right.
He's like, I'm gonna
right
edit that out.
That's what I'm saying. Bottom right corner, you had the bleep counter.
Dog, ain't nobody keeping count of that, man. I'm the only person that edits in here. If y'all want to help, pull up when I start editing. Y'all keep count. How about that? Anyways,
Fair enough.
the way I just kind of spazzed, that's the way 2024 started off. What's going on this year, yo? Why is this the year of just exposing or going off? What did Cassie do, bro? Like,
Hey, yo.
why did Cassie have to start this?
Nah, honestly, she started that in 2023, so that was some residual chaos.
Yeah, but she set the pace that like.
No,
we're
it was Cat
currently
Williams. Cat Williams in 2024.
I get
came
that,
out.
but once that settlement, really, it's not Cassie, it's Diddy. It's Diddy's fault because he settled the next day. Once people seen, oh nah, and then it was just up from there. It's like everybody gearing up. All right, I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna get my healthcare situation situated. I'm gonna let my W-2s come in, and I'm gonna lighten it the fuck up for 2024.
People New Year's resolution for 2024 was violence.
I mean,
straight that.
in addition, it's also election year, so that does not
Hold on.
better for anyone. And this year is kind of like odd because it's not even just an election year in just America. It's an election year for like 40% of the world. So a lot of things are going to be shifting and changing. And
at least we made it this far without an insurrection.
Don't speak too soon. Do not speak too soon.
Go us. I mean, we made it
Be
further
careful.
than 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The insurrection flyer is dropping next week. The flyer for the insurrection is dropping next week. Be on the lookout.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Leave the world behind.
Yeah, man. Gotta
are
let
gonna
everybody
be-
know. Make sure you're there. Get your tickets. It's free before 11:30.
Revolution will not be televised, but it will be advertised,
Yeah.
That's fire.
and we will charge admission.
The revenue.
Yo, could you imagine if we really if we just like set up bike racks and set up like actually you gotta pay to get in this revolution, my nigga. That's Dr. Umar level.
You know what I'm saying?
Gifts, donation.
How much are you really willing to support the cause, my brother?
Yo, he really done built that school.
Nah, he's
It's in Delaware, apparently.
yeah. That's a good place to do it.
And people was on Twitter talking crazy about he stole all the what happened to y'all donations. That man really putting together a school for real.
Schools are expensive.
Did it?
It takes a process to hire an administration and a school board and the supplies, get the kids.
And the
It's-
curriculum.
Licensing.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that go into it.
Hell yeah.
Give them good mans a chance.
You know the ice pack budget go crazy.
The first time I seen Dr. Umar was at Kane, their Black Student Union graduation. They had him as a keynote speaker.
Really?
That man talked for a good hour, bro. As the keynote speaker.
An orator.
Had me ready to run through a wall by the time. I took a picture with him, and I don't know where the picture at, but I got a picture. There's a picture of me and Dr. Umar somewhere on somebody's phone.
Hey, yo, shout out to David Banner. He was the keynote speaker to this event I went to. And
David Banner?
He was actually cool as hell.
David Banner is a politician.
I don't know
An
where I've
elected
been at, you know what I'm
politician.
saying? But like I was like, yo, this cool as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
That man said on
like-
the BET Awards one year, or the Hip Hop Award, one of them things. He said he said something like, you know, whatever. But a man like David Banner, who can get on, who can get it down on the flow, but then also stand in the Senate and address
So
politicians. You know what I'm saying?
Duality.
absolutely.
Duality.
Absolutely. But when you said keynote, I just thought about it. I was like, that was one of the few times I was actually moved by a keynote speaker.
Banner. One of the greatest hip hop producers of all time.
On the floor.
And had a producer that actually had a hit.
Like a pimp.
I mean, that's like some real power. Like to
Who's
have
doing the
someone that
verses
can make me
versus
want to
David
shake
Banner?
my ass and, you know, register to vote. Cool.
Bro.
Like a pimp.
I have zero issues.
David Banner featuring Megan Thee Stallion shaking ass in the voting line.
I'm screaming. Hey, you manifest.
Speaking of Megan,
Great segue here. Because Megan done started some.
did she?
Lord have mercy. Or did people start with Megan?
I'm a
Megan
fan of
started
hip hop.
some- I'm a fan of hip hop too. And I love when Megan raps. But I was recently accepted back into the Barbs.
Yeah. It's a bad day.
L'Oreal,
for
take it away.
I mean, this whole thing I've been watching, and I try my best to be neutral because I like Megan Thee Stallion and I like Nicki Minaj, and I hate that they're fighting. However,
You gotta pick a side. This hip hop.
honestly, it's not looking good for Nicki right now.
Are you kidding me?
It's not looking good for Nicki right now.
After the album that Nicki just dropped, you think it's not looking good for Nicki?
I'm the album's fantastic. Pink Friday 2, been living my life. Pink high heels on my, like, yeah, I've been
my
here 10 toes down
ain't
in
got
the on the
that's
album.
on my-
Like,
hey.
We
but
just
when it
make
comes
up.
to beef, it's not about the album. It's about the beef. And like the disses back and forth is not like I wouldn't include the album in there. So like despite the fantastic rollout and run she's had, Barbie, all that fantastic. But in terms of just bar for bar,
So
But wait.
before we get any further into this, Megan Thee Stallion has released a song entitled Hiss. We'll play a snippet of this if you are listening on digital streaming platforms. If you're on YouTube, we're going to continue straight through. But so Megan Thee Stallion has released a diss track entitled Hiss, in which she's taking shots directly at Nicki Minaj, and made reference to her husband and her husband's current criminal or sexual
great.
allegations. Yeah, that's the word that we have to use. Grape.
Yeah. So
I thought you said career.
besides
Why would you use? I love grapes.
wine?
Why does that have to be the word?
You know, let's just skip over it.
Man,
Anyway, I think like
I
even
hate you, YouTube.
it was
Y'all ruined
insinuated.
everything, yo.
It was insinuated. It wasn't even. There were no
She
names.
said the
there
line.
were no names.
No, the line is you know that's a direct shot. These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's law. Megan's law is the law that requires anybody who is a registered sex offender to have to register online to like let people know that they're moving into like their neighborhood or whatever. Like,
Is that actually what that's called?
Yeah.
yes, that's Megan's law. These
That's
hoes
why
don't
you
be
can
mad at
see the
Megan.
sex
These hoes mad
offenders
at
in
Megan's
your
law.
neighborhood per radius.
I knew about. I just didn't know that's what it was called. Okay.
Yeah, because unfortunately, Megan was a little girl, 7 years old, wandered into her neighbor's house. She was killed and raped.
Good catch.
Great. Yeah. But in remembrance for that unfortunate situation, her parents had no idea who their neighbor was. So from there on out, anybody who is a registered sex offender has to let the community know their whereabouts. So it was a direct shot, but it can apply for a bunch of people.
Very true.
But that was a direct shot with also like that was the buckshot right there.
That was a buckshot.
There was no bird shots, bro. She went straight buckshot. That shit was spraying. You know what I mean?
She just fired in a direction.
It's just spraying out. It hit you and your man.
What came first? The shit with Nicki or Megan? Like the rant came first or the song came first? The rant came first.
No,
honestly,
first.
there's been hits back and forth, very, very subtle. But the last thing Nicki said was, "And I ain't with horses since Christopher Reeves," and that was on Red Ruby the Sleeves. And if you're talking about horses, there's a certain stallion.
There's the stallion.
It's a stallion in this
So you know
who y'all were at one point. Giddy together until WAP.
I was gonna say, is Nicki just mad she got left off of WAP?
She was never gonna be on
Ain't no
WAP.
left off. It's just, I don't like that you're working with the other side.
Yeah.
And Nicki plays that game. Like there's no
allegiance.
Yeah, there's nothing to say about it. Like we know that Nicki plays that game. You rock with that side. I don't rock with you. So
That's some hate though.
It is.
That's some hate. Like,
it is.
Good for Nicki. I mean, yeah, F it.
I mean,
no,
honestly,
I'm taking it back to you more. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like, that's some publicity shit. It probably is related. You know what I'm saying? It probably does have something to do with the album. Because like I always think about the Drake and the Meek Mill shit. And I'm like, it was not real. You know what I'm saying? That was not serious. You know what I'm saying? Like
there was an air of validity to it because back in the Drake and Meek, Meek was saying that Drake had a ghostwriter. What is it? Quentin Miller?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was Quentin Miller.
Yeah. So it was a diss and it was direct, but it wasn't just for play.
Yeah.
A lot of people got ghostwriters.
It's like people just talking. It's all like it's like what is it really about? Like when I think about real beef, like Tupac, Biggie. When I think about like Freddie Gibbs, Benny the Butcher, like them real beefs, like they see each other's on site type stuff. Whereas like a lot of these beefs is just like we just against each other because we both in the limelight.
Well,
it's deep.
Hold on, because people are fight like Cardi's fired on Nicki, like
for her
Nicki and
Met
like
Gala.
Nicki fired and Nicki's crew fired back. You know what I'm saying? And Cardi ended up with a knot on her head.
Yeah, it's
but
terrible.
Like,
it do get like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even with the women, but at the same time, Meg is currently quote unquote no label, I guess.
She's
I don't
independent.
know if she's
independent.
Bullshit. You can't be. Never mind. You're still
Don't open that can of worms.
Rock Nation. But the point is, Meg has hinted at some issues, or there have been some issues with like promotion and getting her music out there the way it should be out there, and putting together an album, and which was something that Nicki hit on, which we will get to very
Meg
shortly.
put out an album at all?
Yeah.
Recently, yeah. I mean, Meg's put out albums. Mm-hmm. Actual album, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't follow her like that. I didn't know.
1501 did the thing where they said Sugar and what was the other one? Sugar and what was the other thing were not albums. Or was it Sugar? Tina Snow?
Oh no, those were mixtapes.
Those are EPs or mixtapes and
Yeah.
stuff, even though Tina Snow absolutely is an album, but that's neither here nor there.
And I agree.
That was the actual fight, by the way, but we're not going to talk about that. Whatever. She just went on some other shit. So whatever. Meg is no label, quote unquote. Meg hasn't gotten a lot of traction, and Nicki actually took a shot at that. So is this a way for Meg to get some traction and get herself back popping, or does she actually want war with Nicki? Like, are you prepared? Because Nicki is getting ready for a tour.
I think
Nicki,
word.
Nicki is in the studio. Hang on one second, Kyle.
That's like Germany about to attack Russia.
I think Meg know her worth, and she not with these other motherfuckers, because the other these people been in the industry already and stuff like that, and they try and bully her, and she like, yo, like I'm not about to let y'all play me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because. Yeah, I feel like why are they messing with her? I feel like she always in something with somebody.
Yeah.
Meg is like I'm gonna be clear. Meg is not the most liked person in the industry.
Cause they can't stop her.
No, it's not because of that, bro. And I hate to be that, but Meg does not always tell the truth, and Meg weaponizes her fan base. But Nicki does the same.
Yeah.
So,
on a larger scale. The Barbs?
Meg almost took down an entire label. Hey.
There you go.
So I understand.
If only we started on time.
Yeah, I understand.
So that's just, when it comes down to it, Meg is not the most popular person. Meg has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and a lot of the people who she rubbed the wrong way, they have relationships with other artists and other people and other entities. So Meg be going up, and also there's a large amount of the industry that believe Tory. At this point, that's just out in the open. That's not even no end. By the time that trial and all that stuff, I was damn near out of like that kind of like side of like media and stuff like that. That's open. That's open, bro. A lot of people in the industry actually side with Tory, but just don't come out and say. Mad people will come out and say that. So,
however,
I sound just like a random podcaster because I don't got no facts right now. But don't worry, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna put it in there for all y'all hating asses.
What I will point out is if you say there are bullet shards in someone's foot, and you're saying they're lying about being shot, there could not be bullet shards left over if a shooting did not take place. So is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike? Did she get shot or not? And it's been proven she's been shot, so I don't understand how that's a point of conversation
because
anymore.
Now you have a nuance, and the hood is just like that. So people are gonna be super literal. Certain people are gonna say if you got hit by fragments, you didn't get shot. Certain people are gonna say, yo, I really been shot. If you get hit by shards and fragments or whatever, somebody shoot at the floor and that hit you or whatever, bro, you took a flesh wound, but you ain't get shot. That's what it's gonna come down to now. At that point, it's gonna come down to semantics and what you believe. If she was in the line of fire, that's the bottom line.
Yes.
But I don't want us to get to this.
But that's a part of it. That is a part of it.
It is, but we don't. But I don't want us to argue about the semantics of what actually happened and what didn't happen. Understood. Nicki responded on, I believe, Queen Radio from her phone.
Yeah.
Calling her a bullet fragment.
Get up on the good foot.
Get up on your good foot. And but what was interesting to me was Nicki was in the studio and Nicki was playing. That she was recording, like,
but see,
just like it was like a reference track for a diss track, but just Instagram live and stuff like that. Hold on 1 second, because then she got off of that, went to Twitter, went crazy on Twitter, then said, "I'm going on Instagram live." Now, at this moment, I had just woken up from a nap. It's Friday night. I went to work. You know what I'm saying? I was at the Met, you know what I'm saying? Took some pictures, came back, took like a little 20, 30-minute nap, woke up to absolute chaos. It was fantastic. Nicki Minaj is on Instagram Live. And here is what we had to hear. Kai, please. Your headphones.
You listening right now, you fragment foot. Bullet fragment foot. Bullet fragment, she a bullet fragment. Now listen here, ho. Get up on your good foot. Just say get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Was that a diss or a piss? Said it was hiss, I said piss. My fans called it piss. Yo nigga said all that shit about you, ho. Yo ex nigga that just was around you all that. Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth from when this man was a 15-year-old person. Child.
He was 15.
You bringing up 30-year-old teeth because no man has ever and will ever f***ing love you.
Meg is loveless.
and lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, she done lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama, lied on
Did
her
Nicki
dead.
go too far?
She did.
You said she didn't.
Sella said she did. Yep.
No. I'm shaking my head. Like I'm just like
Okay.
Like cause I'm like I said, Nicki been in the industry. You know what I'm saying, so instead of like like approaching it with any type of like like it just it seemed like tasteless, classless. I'm like looking down on her like. You gonna,
I mean, when it comes to beef, there really are no rules, and it's not fair, and it gets dirty. And there's been times where I thought people went too far. However, I just take particular disinterest. Like it's rubbing me the wrong way because Megan's an orphan. Like, and now, okay, her calling out, "Oh, your mother's dead. You're lying on your dead mother." Now, if there was any kind of courtesy, if there were any kind of regulations, now the gloves are off. I'll say whatever the I want because now, like, what do I have to lose?
Time,
like, now it's go time. So, like, now that she took it to that level, is like, you cannot be upset with what comes next because you never had to say that.
Well, what can Meg say about Nicki that hasn't already been said? Number one,
I'm sure
and number
Nicki's
two, I want
prepared
to bring
to.
something back. You alluded to something earlier, which is now it's the music. Ain't no way Meg is out rapping Nicki.
Yeah.
In terms of did she do too much? Queens get the money. That's my answer. She from Queens.
I'm gonna be sad. I'm just saying, like, in terms of Nicki Minaj, she is everything that she says she is. So it's like, when it comes to these instances where she wants to address things, she does not have to go on Instagram Live. She does not have to enable her fans. Like, she doesn't have to do any of that because she isn't an outstanding rapper. So if you felt attacked, in my opinion, when it comes to dissing, you put it on the track.
She already did. But
But Bigfoot compared to Megan's Law is insane.
Here's one thing that Nicki said at the beginning of the live that we did not play. Nicki kept saying, "We were waiting for you. We were wait." My Sagittarius sister, Nicki Minaj, so maniacal, so kind. Nicki don't speak unless she wants us to hear. Even when she's just lying, if she's lying or just doing bullshit, whatever it is, Nicki does not speak unless she wants us to hear what she has to say. Nicki just did, not only that, bruh. Nicki is out of Young Money, Cash Money. Her and Drake are now cool again. Who's one of the best when it comes to this distance and baiting niggas to come out to come outside and play and then just hitting them over the top?
Drake.
Who himself around and thought he was trying to bait somebody, then got caught in an infrared beam and absolutely got slaughtered also? Drake.
Well, Drake was also
somebody to learn from, like some right there, like that beef, like it's right there. This is not a war I think Megan is prepared to deal with.
I'm Team Megan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some of these people that have been in power, been in control, need to get knocked off. You know what I'm saying? They need to be humble. You know what I'm saying? They need to remember, you know what I'm saying? Like where they come from.
I think right now is Megan's time.
Yeah.
I think right now is Megan's time. And I think I'm it's public, bro. Like, I don't agree with some of the things that Megan has done in terms of her business practices. And I think Megan got to a point where she started to feel untouchable. And I think Megan herself needs to be humble. But it's crazy that, like, Nicki finds herself in the same position that she put Kim in.
But see, that be
Came full circle.
That be the hate and shit. Instead of people giving people the instruction they need to level, to bubble, like instead of somebody being like, I see you, and you know what, this is what you need to really go there, they be like, you know what, I'm gonna let you crash and burn and learn a lesson instead.
Right, say this, right? You own your own garden, community garden, farm area, right? So say you're bidding for another farm with somebody else, and there's somebody that comes up through somebody does some weird thing, goes through the city and snakes their way to a point where they get it at a better price before any of y'all have even gotten a chance to see it, make any offers or anything, right? Then they go back and they say everything that y'all been doing is the complete wrong way to do business, blase, blah, but they were actually the one that was snaking around doing what. Say that is the case. I'm not saying that's the case with Meg, but let's say that actually is true. Do you still feel the same way? That person doesn't need to be humbled or doesn't need to be taught? If somebody wants to go about things a snakish way, that's all I'm saying. If there's a snake in the grass, I don't care if the snake is pretty. That's all I care. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I mean, with Megan,
it's a beautiful snake.
With Megan,
the finest snake in the land, but
that venomous.
But a snake is a snake.
But it's not like she's obscuring that. And then also, being in the industry is about survival. There's no right or wrong way to do anything. People might not like how you do it.
There's a right and wrong way to do things.
There's a lot of things the ordinary civilian does not know about in terms of what happens behind the scenes. So I don't think it's our place.
Tell that to Erica Banks.
What did you say to Erica Banks?
Tell that to Erica Banks. Tell that to Erica Banks. No. Y'all sitting here laughing, but I had to sit here and listen for 45 minutes straight till I begged y'all at your birthday party to stop playing the Bust It Challenge song over the Bluetooth and let us get the Bluetooth so that y'all could just put the music over top. All of y'all were doing that stuff. Why? Because they were gearing up for Erica Banks to be that number 2 to Meg Thee Stallion. What stopped Erica Banks' whole growth and everything? What stopped the money that was going to her budget? They had to start putting in the stuff for court stuff. So when you're talking about all of this stuff, I get it. But all that stuff trickles down to other people. You stop somebody else's bag. You killed somebody else's whole rollout. That had nothing to do with anything about you and your beef. Your beef is 100% valid. Tina Snow should have been an album. Whatever else she dropped at that time, whatever other joint, both of those should have been counted as album. They played with you. That was bad business. I got it. But at the same time, you have a deal, and all of these people who are major execs, when you started popping out doing weird stuff, I'm gonna bleep them niggas' name out of this.
No.
When you started doing weird, major label heads that we don't hear from started popping out saying, yo, we hear what Meg's saying, but Meg, you haven't actually done enough of the work yet. You have 2 great mixtapes. Put in the work. Put up the albums. Do consistent numbers. Don't just show it. You can't, bruh. How the fuck is a rookie gonna ask for a max contract, my nigga? You can't do that.
Nicki did it.
Yeah.
Nicki
didn't do that. Nicki played the back for so fucking long. Are you kidding me?
Bro, but
Nicki played the back with Deb in New York. Nicki went to Atlanta, played the back with Gucci.
But that's what she chose to do. That's what she chose to do.
That's not what she chose to do.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
No.
So but that's the thing though, because new people come into business like you speaking from your perspective, so I'll speak from my perspective. New people come into business with new perspective, new energy, new ideas, and be like, nah. This is how it's been going. Like, you about to get in tune with this. We know that the entertainment, the music industry is weird. So, like, what I see, I'm sure Megan encountered mad bullshit, and like everybody talk about her. Like, obviously, she the smaller one, so they gonna knock her off. They gonna try and ruin her reputation. But it's like we know that they be pigeonholing women. You know what I'm saying, putting them in situations like that.
And she's maneuvering by herself.
You know what I'm saying? And she continuing to keep going. So I'm like, yo, like I'm rooting for the underdog.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on it. And in the garden industry, Marcellus is Megan Thee Stallion. Marcellus is the disruptor. Marcellus, I swear to God, because the people that have been running gardens and all this in New York have been doing it for a decade, and then my brother comes in.
Don't confuse a disruptor for a snake. That's my problem.
But how some people will tell it. But how some people will tell it.
You can.
That's a matter of perspective.
How many times does somebody have to lie in your face before you say, "All right, bro, this person's a liar"? She's outright lied in our face multiple times. I'm not trying to kill Meg like this because she just rapped. And again, I love when Meg raps. But dog, I gotta call a spade a spade. I can love Meg and love her music while also knowing, my nigga, you are a dishonest person.
Fair enough.
You've been a dishonest person.
Fair enough.
And since something happened in your life, things have been going a different way. Since a certain person has not been here to manage you, all of your practices have been less than moral, bro.
So I will never, condone behavior that I think is inappropriate, whatever. So obviously,
being
dishonesty
dishonest
is not good. You know what I'm saying? However, I will chop that up to inexperience and lack of guidance or some of these other things versus like, this is her character. This is who she is as a person. It's like, it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know.
And it's like, how do we know that if we were in that position, we're going to make the right choice every time? We're not going to get fucked up every night. We're not going to miss those meetings. We're not going to, you know what I'm saying? So she doing enough of what she need to do to show up as who she is.
They did the Wonder Twins power up.
That's cool.
And I would like to interject. I would like to interject because everyone wants to be like, oh, this person tells the truth under these circumstances. This is their character. No one has ever been on an international stage in the media constantly with the amount of pressure to tell the truth or not. So it's like, okay, you're telling the truth as a regular person with no stakes. But you're also having to go against people in the blogs, people in the media who have already spun and said, things that aren't true. So what would it matter if I lie a little bit if everyone's lying?
Did she need to lie about sleeping with Tory?
I see why she did it.
Did she need to lie about?
I see.
Did you? Okay, why did she do it? Let's walk me through this, please.
In my mind, okay, because I'm thinking as an older person, right? But when I was 23, 24, and I had some sneaky links, I was lying about that too. Like it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. And then from a professional standpoint, you just never want to be associated with bullshit. So at the time, she lied. I would lie about Tory too.
Bro.
I would have motherfucking lied about Tory too.
Lying on Gayle King, knowing she had,
but she had already been lying. So why not keep it up? That's what liars do.
But you know that you're good. Take that.
like it's not like honestly.
But did you see the mugshot?
My point proven. You said it. Liars lie. Did she not just? Don't worry, it's on wax.
I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? You don't have the double-edged sword of being a woman and people associating your value with your body count or the people that you've slept with. So I would have lied too because I wouldn't have wanted to assign myself to being a part of that story.
Knowing there's going to be court reporters.
But
y'all got to prove it first.
Folks would have justified
it.
Like,
what? You said this shit in court.
What I will say is this. She didn't lie on the stand. She did not lie on the stand.
She lied at Gayle King.
But she didn't lie in court, and that's the only thing that matters. You could.
Her whole brand is wild.
Women in accountability is insane.
No.
Her whole brand is wild.
There's a bunch of men that lie every day, but if they put their
have to do with us.
They put their hand on the fucking Bible in court, they gonna tell the truth.
And nobody was liars too.
Nobody wants to perjure themselves. She told the truth when it mattered, and that's all I'm saying.
What does that have to do with her character, bro? If you're a liar, you're a liar. You just said that.
There's a lot of people that lie. We just haven't been able to fact check and prove when it happens.
No leg to stand on, and your final argument is that everybody lies.
Yes.
It's true.
All right, cool.
It's true.
My niggas.
She didn't lie when it mattered. She didn't lie when it
Hanging on camera,
mattered.
Mom.
She didn't lie when it mattered. That's all I'm saying. So like,
She said, keep it hot. How do
all
you?
I'm saying is there's a million instances in the press, in the media, when people are in interviews and they don't get fact checked, but because of the prestige of the
are you
court
kidding?
case,
2024 has been all fact checking on Cat Williams. Niggas getting fact checked. So Meg, you gonna get fact checked too. All of y'all, listen, I get it, bro.
Everyone should get fact checked.
Meg is the winner. I get it. Meg is the winner. Meg is super talented. Meg is a superstar regardless of what happened. However, there are ways to go about business, and you have contracts, you've signed certain things, and some things have been changed from the past.
but what did that got to do with the bars?
Hold on one second. Don't run around saying you're in a 360 when you're not in a 360.
Might have felt like a 360.
Wait,
Bruh.
the middle. I think.
All right, hold on. Wait. All this stuff that's in here, right? Mm-hmm. Who paid for it?
Nigga. I don't want to say it.
All right. Things cost.
Yeah.
If you want to do it yourself, like, these are all, like, this, you know what I'm saying? This is your space. These are all mics, all stuff. You want to do business and you want to work, even if you have the talent and you want to pay for. All right, cool. You know how much money it costs to make a number one record? Minimum.
Absolutely.
Minimum. Do you know how much money it costs to make a number one record?
Y'all out here
So,
still
hold
taking.
on. Hold on. I'm about to put this to rest right now.
Just answer my question.
I have no idea.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You I'm sure you know. You know what I'm saying?
$200,000 minimum.
Listen.
To create and promote a number one record.
And talent.
Where do you get that from?
Talent.
From just talent.
Talent, priceless. No, but what I really want to talk about, Frank Ocean, because he ran off on some plugs too. But everybody,
Coachella was in
waiting for this nigga album. You know what I'm saying? But he done ran off on plugs too.
And I'm still waiting. And it happens all the time.
Because Frank didn't he do something with Apple where like they was like having him make an album like that, and then he released something.
Oh no! That was fire. That
he did
was
a bait
fire.
and switch.
Yo, because
that was fire.
You trying to? It seemed like you going behind
that
the industry,
was fire.
and it's like, yo, the industry established it. The establishment, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of I
she
vibe
did
with
it
her.
too. She okay. You're confusing industry for if she did that to let me stop saying their name. If she did that to Universal, I wouldn't care.
Okay.
She did it to an independent black owned label.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I care.
And
who had other young black women coming after her.
And that's valid.
And that stomped on all of their that stomped on Erica Banks' rollout, bro.
All I'm gonna
that's
say
that's
is
my
Erica
thing.
Banks was a mini Megan Thee Stallion anyway. So if you was gonna eat off me, so like,
what do you mean eat? What do you
it?
mean eat off her, bro? There's a. Is it not? Are there not styles? Look, where I'm from DC, bro. Every DC rapper raps exactly the same. We have our own swag. If you're not from there, I don't like when people be like, especially up here in the New York area, don't say somebody's a copycat because you're not. Yes, Moriel, you have family down there. But if you're not
I'm
really...
a part-time Houstonian. Don't do that.
But if you're not really down there and you're not hearing, because I be down there too. And when I go out and when I'm outside, oh, nah, the playlist is different. Stop. The playlist is different. The playlist is completely different when I'm out there.
Oh, the radio stations are different. How they bump is different. Everything's different.
So you can't sit here and say Meg might be a carbon copy of 3 other people that we never heard before. So you
That's
can't
still
say
rapping
that,
in Houston.
Bro. Yeah, that you know what? That's
I
valid.
get it, bro. Once again, Meg is talented, dog. But that don't take away from other people and other things that also can be true at the same time. And I hate that the fact that Meg is the winner, that people just discount everything else, bro. That's not fair. That's not how we move forward as a culture. That's not how we move forward as a community. You cannot just say, all right, because this person is going to be the winner, the rest of y'all. That is fucked up, bro.
See,
yeah,
that's crab in a barrel.
I can find a middle ground on both of y'all here. Because... you know, going back to what you said before about how you think she need a little humbling and how y'all say, like, you know, she dealing with a lot of pressure and stuff like that. I remember I heard somebody say, never attribute to malice what you can attribute to incompetence. So, in a way, it's like, you say she needed to be humble. She had that guidance at one point, and then kind of got unraveled once she lost that guidance.
100%.
That's right there. And now that she's handling it herself, she's doing the only thing she know how to do. It was just try to save face and keep trying to make her music and push her music the only way she know how to do. So it seems like it's kind of a mishmash compilation of all this stuff that kind of led her, like, because I can't even say that, like, if I was in the same position with the type of buzz that I got, if I heard people saying some stuff about me that I didn't want them to say, I might lie a little bit too.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
He said, I might tell
especially
a little
for entertainment purposes.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
absolutely been on the radio talking with Easy yourself or something, and they're asking me questions about my weekend, and I'm 100% lying for entertainment.
Lying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
nothing happened at all. I was at home all weekend.
Yeah.
So
what did
like,
you do yesterday?
can
In reality, I was with Sellers on the block.
So like,
Where did you say you was?
Let him say it. I was at Pergola. Like, I was at Brooklyn Mirage or something back then. Like,
Something shenanigans.
you feel me? I was at Bar Shimmy back in those days. You feel me? We was standing on couches. Like,
I
I'm with
regret
the
not
homies.
making it to La Marina.
La Marina was a great time.
I didn't
not a
make
lie.
it over there.
La Marina was a great time.
I didn't make it over.
Shout out to A Game, bro. I even got to see my my brother, man. Shout out to DJ A Game. I got to see him DJ at La Marina, which was great. I'm still sorry about literally Snapchatting you at like the worst possible moment, but like, you know what I mean?
You know, I
Nothing
think,
crazy, but
I think
you know
people
what I'm
should
saying?
know. I don't listen to Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? I truthfully am not
I don't
biased.
listen to anybody.
You want to know why I'm going so hard for Megan Thee Stallion? You could probably imagine. Because she f with anime, I f with anime. You know what I'm saying? So,
Whoa. Did you see how she rolled the anime?
I did.
You
I
saw
did.
those red flowers?
Yo.
She not playing with
Yo,
me.
that video is heat.
She went bankai. You know what I'm saying? She going crazy. Like,
I love it. I love when Meg raps, bro. Give her another buff.
Like, honestly, despite the
I love
drama,
when Meg
despite, all the adversity in the industry, the talent that young woman has is undeniable. So hopefully her journey from now is easier.
but listen, I ain't even off Nicki neither. You know what I'm saying? I don't too many women that I vibe with mess with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to go talking crazy about her neither. You know what I'm saying?
Bobs.
I've been a
For
barb
life.
for a long time. I came out the shadows, but like right now, like I'm really excited to see what Nicki puts forth, because
I'm waiting for the
right
music.
now, from a hip hop point of view, not how much I like the artist, not how much I like the other side, just a hip hop point of view. Calling out someone for being like a Bigfoot when she calls herself a stallion is kind of weak so far. So I hope Nicki really steps it up, because that's rudimentary.
She said, but the bar was call her tall, or she kind of tall, call her Bigfoot. Nicki can make that work, but let's not forget, even though Ye made her rewrite Monster multiple times, she rewrote Monster.
So y'all
That is still
y'all remember that show?
put up in a Monster automobile, guy.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
That's where we at.
She already talking about her feet. She didn't worry about her hands. Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas around Nicki that's not gonna let that happen, bro. Meg not landing a finger on, not landing a nail on.
At the end of the
They
day,
do the charity box.
at the end of the day, the thing that's common with
blow
all
that
of
up.
this is that it's common in many industries. The thing that's common across this whole thing, and it's common in many industries, is controversy and beef is always going to make the records turn on both sides.
Yeah.
Cat Williams is being talked about more than he's ever been talked about in the past few years. Meg and Nicki. That's what I'm saying. Everybody that Cat talked about is getting talked about. Meg and Nicki are both getting more streams because
They
they fans is over
going
here
up right
riding.
now.
Like it's like music wars out this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Country Wayne didn't even get talked about. He just kind of inserted himself in the joke by going on Club Shake next.
But I enjoyed
Country Wayne, my boy.
I enjoyed his interview.
He is
I
low
vibe with him. I vibe with him.
Well, this was a fun argument, guys. I love that. Like, this is exactly what I want more of. I want to be able to yell.
Just be fair, because honestly, I'm always fair. I am Switzerland in female rap. I love all
No,
the
you're
girls.
not.
Always.
I love all the girls.
liar.
I'm a liar now.
Yes, you're
Well,
a liar.
you went
What do
Meg.
you mean Switzerland? You were on one side this whole time.
But no, honestly, I've been an established barb, but that does not mean I don't like other female rap.
Well, you don't sound like it right now.
Bing
That
bang.
was crazy.
Woah Chill Wednesday. This has been an argument. Gang. Moriel created a hand sign for us like a while ago. There we go. Yeah. I don't remember what it
Two-piece
was.
signs. Two-piece signs. Put 'em out.
Ain't no peace in this.
And we out. That was great, guys.
Woah Chill Wednesday.